Hello surfboard lovers, welcome to boardshop.co.uk, surfboard review time. An oldie but a favourite and a newie in a new interpretation, the Pukas 69er Evolution. So, anyone who knows a bit about surfboards will know that the original 69er was a bit of a benchmark board. Looked the same as this, volume layout a bit different, but it was a kind of a go-to one board, do everything. There's been various incarnations of it over time, adding volume, flattening out the rocker, etc. And the latest is the Evolution, which the boys at Pukas and Axel Laurentz, the shaper, market as the perfect travel board. But actually, having seen it and surfed it, it's a lot more than that. So let's have a little spin round it. Volume through the middle, as you can see, lots of paddle power, lots of thickness running up into the rails, little beak nose to smuggle a bit more volume up there without restricting the manoeuvrability too much. Kind of a domed deck to keep some foam out of the rails, but it's into the tail area where the big difference comes from the previous incarnation. There's much less volume under your back foot, which obviously makes the board more responsive, into turns more quickly and carrying speed through the turns. Now, as a rounded pin, it gives you that travel kind of board feeling because it's got lots of hold for bigger, punchier waves, and normally stiffens the board up, makes it a little bit less manoeuvrable than you would get with a squash tail or what have you. But the combination of reduced volume, the very hard rail, the concave, double concave running in through the fins and out through the V out through the tail, lend the board all the good things about the paddle speed, wave catching, etc., etc., but give it that element of manoeuvrability that you need. So it is a travel board for sure. If you're going to Indo or somewhere that with punchy, powerful waves that require a lot of drive and speed and hold, it's a really good choice. But don't be mistaken, this board will go in much weaker, poorer waves too. Anything waist high to way overhead is its real wave range. And who can surf it? Pretty much anybody. If you're coming off a bigger board and you want a first time kind of short board, go a bit bigger, pack some volume in. If you're a competent surfer, it goes right down to 6 foot and it will give you that whippy responsive surf that you're probably looking for with a good size range in terms of wave size you can surf it in. So the 6.6 for instance comes in at 42 litres, so it's still generous in volume compared to other mid-lengthy type big short boards out there. But if you want one board to do everything, surf at home and travel with a bit as well, then it is a really, really good option. And we know the board works from all the various incarnations of the original 69er all the way through. We know it's a great shape. It's a very usable shape. Everybody here has owned one at some point or another. When Axel Lorentz designs these boards, he has European waves in mind as well. So it's not like you're getting some cocktail stick from Australia. It is a genuine board that will work for most people in most conditions. Fin-wise, comes with a 5-fin setup. Lots of people ride it with a 2+1, like a big AMT fin or the Mark Richards twin with a little stabiliser. It gives it lots and lots of drive, and especially in heavier waves, people like that turn of speed. And the board almost has a fishy kind of feel to it, and with that fin set up, it just accentuates that. Other people can surf it with a big quad set to generate the speed again, but a standard large thruster set will work fine for most people too. Give you that bit more dependency, control and predictability. Nice little touches, carbon strips top and bottom, almost invisible, the Negra tail pads there, give you a bit of strength under the back foot. It is a really nice all-round board that will work for pretty much anybody. So online right now, of course, 0% finance is available, trade-in, custom order, all the usual stuff. If you have any questions, then just give us a shout.